Welcome back to sShortyJacks. Hope you're having a good day. I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain our purpose and goals for having this channel. If you haven't read my description down below, read that. But basically what we're wanting to do is share our passion, our knowledge, our experiences, and our journey with Short Jack Russell, and try to encourage people to research, to better their own craft, because everything differs from one dog to another, from one person's goals and path, and our journeys are going to be a little different, though the breed is very similar. Our purposes and our environments are going to vary. You have to excuse some of these cars in the background. All of a sudden there's like 1,000 people want to drive up and down the road because we're doing a video. Normally we don't even get a car by here, but excuse that car background noise. Now, with those things being said, this channel is for everyone. A community, from the person thinking about getting their first dog, to maybe wanting to get into breeding, or just helping them around the house, how to train their dog to do just the simple everyday things. And my goal is to keep it simple. I'm not going to go too depth in it, so when people see this, you know, don't think that this is the only way. I am not the end-all be-all. I'm not a professional trainer. I don't have a degree in animal science or behavior, but you don't have to have one to learn your dog, to research, and better your own knowledge and gain your own experience. We can all learn from each other. So with that being said, if there's the gurus are invited to the beginners. Just like I said, it doesn't matter who you are, your kids, everyone is going to be invited to this channel. So let's be courteous and try to help each other out. I'm not going to dictate or try to teach you what to do, or, oh, you're wrong, you can only do it this way. We want to help each other and help people progress and have happy relationships with their animals in their homes. So don't come on here hating on someone. I had someone inbox me, more than one, since my last video, asking me questions about training my dog, or what would I do in this situation, you know. And I said, well, you know, you could comment in the comment section down below, because I'm not the only one that can answer that. Other people watching this video, by all means, get in there and help somebody out, give them your ideas. There's more than one way to do things, you know. But they didn't want to do that because they felt like they would be attacked for asking a silly question. And they're not going to be attacked. Nothing is silly. Everybody needs to realize that somebody starts somewhere, or somebody doesn't know something. You will never know everything. Ask your question. If people hop on here and they start beating up on somebody or criticizing them, I'll just ghost them. You know, this is for people to learn, share, and grow. And I want everyone to be included. Someone somewhere knows a whole lot more than me, and someone somewhere knows a whole lot less than me. And we should be, as a community, trying to help everybody progress in their own journey, or where they're at in the process. So that's our goal, and we plan to be transparent and helpful. This is for your kids too. There's not going to be any vulgar language on here. It is just going to be clean and transparent, and it's matter of fact, according to my journey, my experience, my knowledge, and hopefully I can help you with some information, and we can share it with other people to help them as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get on to sharing what my little Trudy dog, how her progress is with riding in the truck, and how I've trained her so far, how we're doing trained, of what I've got her doing. Let's get to it. All right, this is how the riding's going with Trudy Patootie. I've trained her to her bed in the house, so I bring it in the truck with me for riding. So she's comfortable, she's got her toys, and she knows where her bed is. We bring her water bottles. And someone asked me, well, that doesn't look like enough water. Well, also, That's why we bring for myself and for the dog bottled water to refill it when we're out traveling or hiking. This is an update on Trudy riding. It's going well. She's getting very comfortable in her surroundings. So we're going to stay at it and see what we can do with it. And we'll show you in the house how it works out with training to the bed inside the house. Now we just got back from a ride from our local feed store, and we're gonna see what we're doing here. She did really good. Stay in your bed and wait for me. Let's see how this works out. We're gonna walk off. What are you doing? You waiting on me? Get in your bed. Get in your bed. You gonna get in your bed? Let's see if they're thirsty. You thirsty? You want a drink of water? They use these things. Hey, we just got back from a ride. She will ride up on the armrest now. She got her legs under her. I just set the bottle up here like such, and get the little drops out of it. You ready? So I'm gonna take her down, let her pee, take her back in the house. Riding goes good. We'll go over some treats and the inside stuff now. Good girl, Trudy. You ready to go inside? You go inside? Trudy, you go inside? You ready? She's ready. Trudy, come on. Get in your bed. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Get in your bed. Sit. Good girl. All right, that's our update for Trudy Patootie and our little bit of intro. One last thing I wanted to share a tip on is these beautiful toys that we get. You know, when we got back from a ride, of course, Trudy immediately needed to go number 1 and number 2. You have to remember, we're dealing with babies, much like infants. They have small bladders, so if you go on a long ride, they may have an accident. We go about 20 minutes down the road to where our feed store is, and we turn around and come back. And by the time I get back, when we get out, she needs to go to the bathroom, so I take her to her spot, let her use her bathroom, relieve herself, and then I take her to her playpen, or we come in here and do a few little exercises and hang out. But my extra tip is these toys that we get with the squeakers in them. These dogs are notorious masters at taking these things instantly within seconds apart. And as little and young as Trudy is, she did it and made short work of it. So what I want you to be aware of is things like this. You need supervision. Supervise them when they're playing with these. They're great to play with. They squeak on them, and as soon as they squeak them, they're looking to get them out. And they get them out, and then you're left with a duck with a flat. But if they get these and they chew them up and they eat them, and they get lodged in their intestines, it's going to be a bad day for you. 3,000 or better trip to the vet to operate and get it out of them. So keep an eye on your dogs, supervise them. And that's what we have for today. I hope this information was valuable to you, or at least interesting anyways. But until next time, appreciate you being here. Thanks.